Morning. First, I want to thank Democratic Caucus Chair Pete Aguilar and Vice Chair Ted Lieu for not only bringing us together this morning, but for their continued leadership on this issue and so many other issues. Before Trump's tariffs plunged us and the entire world into chaos, Western New Yorkers that I represent were sounding the alarm on the president's trade war. As a representative of a border community in Buffalo, in the Niagara region, and the co-chair of the Northern Border Caucus, families in my region know how important our ties are with our Canadian neighbors. In my district, trade with Canada supports tens of thousands of jobs, nearly 30,000 jobs, and brings in over $500 million in purchases by Canadians every year. Across the border, there's $1.3 trillion of commerce every single year. Billions of dollars a day, supporting states all across the northern border, but all across our great country. Again, in Western New York, Canadians pour over the border, whether it's going to a Bills game or a Sabres game or shopping or using our restaurants, sleeping in our hotels. Over 40% of the 5 million enplanements out of the Buffalo Niagara International Airport are Canadian citizens. Our economies are reliant upon each other and benefit from the tremendous relationship that we have economically, culturally, historically, and presently. However, Trump's tariffs are putting our hardworking families in Western New York at risk, and it's hurting our entire national and international economy. Cross-border traffic is down by double digits from last year, robbing small businesses across the country of tourism dollars. Tariffs that are being put in place across the board, these blanket tariffs, including on things like lumber, that are hurting home ownership, especially new homeowners. They're also stymieing development. And other industries, including steel fabrication, auto manufacturing, craft brewing, logistics. Every industry across the board is worrying about supply chain disruptions, skyrocketing operating costs, and keeping their employees on the payroll. Businesses are going to be hurt by these tariffs. Jobs are going to be lost in our country because of these tariffs. Because our economy is so tightly intertwined with Canada's, people in my district and across the country are being hit right in their pocketbook already. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is golfing at his own club while trillions of dollars are wiped away from American citizens and hardworking families and their retirements that they were dependent upon as we risk this Republican recession. But Trump's tariffs aren't just robbing folks of their retirement savings and driving up the cost of housing, groceries, clothes, and gas. His indiscriminate blanket tariffs are putting our allies on the same playing field as our adversaries. Trump inherited an improving economy with low unemployment, and he crashed it. He inherited the strong alliance and friendships we have with Canada, with our European allies, with our global allies, and he crushed them. Trump's tariffs send a message to our friends and allies that we no longer are the reliable partners that they can depend upon. And hardworking families in Western New York and across the country are paying the price. They are setting our nation down a dangerous path of chaos, stealing from American families and jeopardizing our alliances, all to justify tax cuts for the richest Americans. This is wrong, and we're not going to stand for it. We're not going to sit back and hang tough like the president suggests we do. We're going to continue to use our voices and demand an end to Trump's tariffs and get back to work creating an economy that benefits all hard-working families across this great country. With that, I yield to a wonderful representative, Salinas.